much, everybody. How are you? Are you good? Yeah. Great. I love London. One of the things I love best about it is that you must carry yourself in this city with absolute confidence. No matter what is going on, you must act like you are in complete control of the situation. But it's not always easy. I was on the bus recently and I wanted to get off at Victoria Station. Big station, it's got all the different kinds of transport coming in together. So I know it's going to be the big station on the route, the dominant stop. And that's why when it came time to ring the bell to let the driver know I wanted to get off, I started having self-doubt. Started second-guessing myself. I was thinking the other passengers on the bus were going to laugh at me for thinking I needed to ring the bell for this very obvious stop. They're going to go, Jesus, look at her. She's a bit intense, isn't she? Look at her taking care of every little thing. When has a bus not stopped at Victoria Station? Sure, it's ludicrous to even imagine it. Does she not trust that anything will go her way if she doesn't make absolutely certain? The bus didn't stop. I ended up having to walk back, but not from the next one, from the one after, because if I'd gotten off of the next one, my enemies on the bus would have realised that they were in my head and can't show weakness in public, as we know. So I used to think I had a great personality, but it turned out I just had a drink problem. And yes, they are not the same thing. And what they tell you to do in that situation, you have to stop drinking in order to find out if you do have a personality. If you have a personality. You might not, which is terrifying. So I stopped drinking, and the good news is that I do have a personality. Thank you, it's just not great. Yes, I'm into weird shit, it turns out. I'm weird in she hasn't spoken in ages kind of way. Just freaks people out. So, for example, in a restaurant sometimes, and the waiter, when I'm paying, he'll ask me what table I was sitting at, and I won't have swatted up on the table naming system they have in that restaurant. So I'm like, it was brown, it was made of wood, it had 4 legs. It had an air of melancholy about it. Something like that. The other thing I might be thinking about is situations that I went along with earlier in the day just for an easy life. For example, going to the hairdresser, they'll often ask you, do you want it all the same length? Do you want it all the same length? Now, I know what they mean when they ask you that. They mean this kind of haircut where it's all straight at the bottom. But the thing is, my hair isn't all the same length. This hair under here, completely different length to the hair at the top of my head. So really, what they should say is, do you want it all to be the same distance from the ground? But they never do. Get into fights with people sometimes, and it's nobody's fault a lot of the time. In our house share, we have a bathroom extension on the ground floor. That means when you're going to the toilet, you've got to go through the kitchen to get to it. It means stopping, have a little chat with whoever's sitting at the kitchen table. It's not ideal. But what it really affects, I think, is your decision to lock the bathroom door, because I think we all know the point of locking a bathroom door is to prevent somebody who doesn't know that you're in there from barging in on top of you. But if the person who might come in is just seeing you going in there, it changes the meaning of locking a bathroom door completely. Lock the door in that situation, you're saying to your housemate, I think you're going to try and come in. But I'm on to you. However, if you don't lock the door, that is you saying, if you would like to come in, I'm not going to stop you. Guys, I've been Eleanor Tiernan. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you.